Hey everybody, this is Tambiota, and I'm back with another Transformers video review. This time I have Titans Return Deluxe Class Brainstorm, along with his headmaster, Teslor. Alright, so this is another one. I think it's third in the line of proper headmasters that we're getting here in Titans Return. The only difference is the name of his headmaster. They're actually calling him Teslor, where it originally was Arcana. I don't know why they're changing it. I assume copyrights, that seems to be the issue with everything. Maybe it's a little too generic, or somebody else is using it, or they're using it someplace else. I have no idea, but this is the name that we're getting right now. So this figure, he's actually supposed to be a Walgreens exclusive. I didn't get him from there. I don't really know if they've been showing up just yet at those stores. But I know a lot of overseas retailers and some online retailers have already gotten him. So you probably can find him there if you're wanting to pick him up. Or just look out. I assume that they'd be showing up at the stores pretty soon. So you can probably also get him there. Just once again, looking at the packaging, here we have this artwork here where Tesla is connecting to the body of Brainstorm. Look at the back of it, and you can see there's some damage on the top of it. It was bent over. I don't think that was from shipping. I don't know where that was from, because the box that he was shipped in was tall enough for the figure itself. So I don't really know. So we have the pictures of him in his two different modes, his robot mode and then his vehicle mode. And then it says it takes 13 steps to transform him. We have his Titan Master transforming, and then also his Titan Master can ride along in the cockpit inside the jet here. We do have an import label on here. I don't know if I'm pretty sure that the ones that show up in Walgreens aren't going to have these here. So you have that. So let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box so we can check him out. Alright, so I'm back, and here I have Brainstorm out of the packaging and in his robot mode. This is the mode that he comes in originally in the packaging. I do have his weapons attached to him already. He does come with a couple of extra things in his packaging. He comes with his instructions, and then he comes with his little tech spec card. You can see the artwork here on the front, and then flip around to the back here, and you can see the stats from what Brainstorm has, and then what Tesla adds. So for his strength, he goes from an 8 to a 10. For his speed, he goes from a 7 to a 11. Then for his intellect, he goes from a 10 to a 15. And then for his firepower, he goes from a 7 to an 8. So not much change on that right there. So just checking this out, this is a repaint of the Brainstorm that we got in the San Diego Comic-Con box set, the Titan Force. So this guy is actually supposed to be more accurate to the G1 toy, and the one in the Titan Force box set is supposed to be more accurate to the cartoon. Alright, so first off, I'll go ahead and show how to transform into his vehicle mode. Then we'll go back into this mode, show that off, and then do final thoughts. Then on top of that, I do have the Brainstorm from the box set, so I can do side-by-side comparisons of that also. So to transform this guy, basically what we're going to do first thing is we want to remove his weapons and such, and then we want to take the head and remove that, and I'll go ahead and show that off to you. So here's the head. He does have a the blue on the inside is, no, I think it's a blue. I thought it was the green color, but it's actually blue. So cool. Alright, so here's this one, and then this is the one from the box set. So as you can tell, there are differences in the color, where his eyes are yellow, and then has a lighter orange for the face mask, where his eyes are blue and has an orange, like a darker orange. But you can see it's a lighter blue than from this. The figure almost looks like a sea green color, more of a green than a blue. This is like a light baby blue. I don't know if that's coming through with my camera here. and then transforming him, we just bring him around like this. You can see right here it's more of an orange for his face mask, where we have almost a two-tone color for orange and then a yellow, and I think that was overpaint. I think it got a little too high. Alright, we'll go real quick on this because I've already shown off this transformation once before. And like I've said before, on Brainstorm, I like to keep these forward because when you flip them on the back here, it kind of gives him his arm like a large profile. With a blur, I don't mind it that much because it comes back to here. With this one, it just, excuse me, it just looks weird having a piece hanging off of the back of his arm. So I just leave it here. It doesn't really get in the way of being able to tab in his weapons because they don't go that deep into the arm. So you don't have that many problems with that. So we'll go ahead and flip that around. Oops, see, came undone again. Take this, flip this open on the feet. You want to flip out the fin. There we go. Take this. Flip this up, then this is going to tab into here. Oh, crud. There we go. And then we'll take the arms, slide them back, and tab into here. Push all this together. Take the gun. Into here. Basically, we want to send him like this to put him in here. Just push him in. He's in. Like I've stated before, with Blur and with Brainstorm, the canopy doesn't go all the way. I would have liked for it to go the rest of the way, but I don't know. I don't know why they didn't fix that all the way, but you know, that's what you have there. Alright, so this is the Walgreens edition, this is the San Diego Comic-Con edition. So those are the differences that you get with the color. This is like I've said before, this is more of a greenish blue. This is a light blue. You do have some different colors on here, especially with the cockpit. You'll see that this is an orange cockpit, this is a clear cockpit, and then we have some paint back here where we don't have any on the Walgreens version. So, but everything else looks about the same. The Autobot symbols are the same. They're in the same spot. The grays are almost the same color. This light gray is almost the same color. Just the only real difference that you're going to see here is the colors of the cockpit part right here, and you can see there's also some paint right here that's not on this version. So. Alright, so to transform him back really quickly, here, then we want to flip this back. This sled does also have the ability to this piece does also have the ability to turn into a sled, like the other one does, where you can basically go like that. You tab this into here, and then take this and tab this into here, and then you take this and then push this down, and then this becomes the kind of kickstand for it, so that it can kind of stand up. It has some issues because it's kind of rounded right here, but there you go. I think it would have been a little bit smarter if they would have had something right here to make a tab, so that you can then place it on one of the bases. Alright, so take this, split the legs, flip this forward, flip this closed, flip out the heel, flip out the heel, that went down, flip in this, and you can see that there's the Autobot logo right here on the inside of the seat instead of up here where the original was, but I'll show you in just a little bit. So push this together. I know that was all out of camera, but basically all I did was I took this, pushed this forward. There's a tab right here that tabbed into there. Just push it forward until it kind of clicks. I don't even know if you still saw that. There you go. Alright, so head, we'll just take and push the arms down, flip this up, make sure the arms are pushed in all the way. There we go. Alright, so there's Brainstorm back in his robot mode. Alright, so here's the San Diego box set Brainstorm. And there's a few differences, mainly once again with the paint, with the blue that they used, or green. And then you have some different decos in right here on the legs. There's no paint on this one. There's paint on this one, but you have that, like I said, you have that different deco in here. And then there's a different deco on the wingtips. So you can see there's none here, while there's some right here. Yeah. And then the Autobot logos, as I was kind of explaining earlier, the one on him is right here. It's very, very, very small. It's right. Trying to see if it'll. It's focusing on his head and not. There we go. Maybe the actual decal itself. There we go. And then on this one, you can see that it's on the inside of his chest. So really quickly, articulation exactly the same. Head joint, or the head is in the ball joint in the neck of the Titan Master. There's a couple of joints here for the arm. So we have a joint that makes it go up and down, and then there's another joint that moves it forward and backwards. See that? Then there's a twist here. Then there's an elbow joint here. There's a wrist swivel, but because it's connected to this right here, it won't swivel when this is pushed up, because it actually tabs into the underside of the fist. We have a waist swivel. Then at the hips we have ball joints, so back, forward, out to the side. There's a twist right here, the knee. And then maybe a little bit of toe action, but mainly from transformation. Alright, so that's it for the retail version of Brainstorm. Don't forget to check out all my other videos. Like, subscribe. I am also on Facebook. This has been Tambiota. I'll see you guys next time.